Now Bret Hart has to go through the gauntlet again. He had to win the Royal Rumble. Now he has to wrestle his brother Owen first in the first ever brother versus brother match at WrestleMania, and he loses. Bret Hart lost to Owen Hart in that first opening match at WrestleMania 10, which, in my opinion, still to this day, Bret versus Owen at WrestleMania 10 is the greatest opening match in the history of WrestleMania. So you had this whole deck stacked.
Conrad here.
Hold on, you had this whole. Let me just finish. You had this whole deck stacked against Bret Hart at WrestleMania 10, where he lost at WrestleMania 9. He loses the same night he's about to, wrestle for the title, and finally in the main event, Bret Hart prevails, and he gets his flowers, and he beats Yokozuna and becomes a champion. I don't know if Cody's going to get that this year.
That's a good model. I like the sound of that because it gives the air of Cody isn't going to win. There's no chance. Or, there's definitely the problem with Cody's story is that it's what do you call that? It's when they crown the king. It's a foregone conclusion. It's a coronation.
Inevitable.
And that never really hits with an audience, especially in a wrestling sense, because we know it's staged and we know it's scripted. So it does kind of have that feeling of like, well, they have to do something to make it feel like Cody has an uphill battle, even though he overcame the injury, even though he
already
overcame
had
all
the
the
uphill
odds,
battle.
even though he overcame
and the reality
all this.
is, very true reality is that something can Cody can get injured. He can fucking fall on his head and be paralyzed, and he'll never fucking we see how often these guys get it. He already has gotten injured.
Agreed.
So you have to fucking capitalize when the guy is healthy.
Yes.
And then Conrad did some funny shit here. So somebody said Mania is going to sell out no matter what. Adding The Rock does not increase the sales. I just don't understand the logic. And Conrad said, because there isn't any. This is a vanity match. Maybe The Rock felt he needed to deliver some value for the $30 million he got last week, I guess. I don't know. Maybe his tequila will sponsor the match.